everyone. I'm Roseann Sarica Benedict, and I'm here today at my listing at 29 Maplewood Drive in Casca. It is a rental that is 5 bedrooms. It's 3.5 bathrooms. Really spacious. It's 2,600 square feet. Anyway, fabulous property. Walk to Casca School, walk to the village, walk to the train, and they just recently did a few upgrades. So as you can see from the kitchen, looks really nice. It's clean. And I am going to make today, getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to make some Irish soda bread. This recipe is from a very dear friend of mine, Pat Cordes. Shout out to Pat, who taught me how to make this bread, and she usually makes it for me every year, but although I've been making it myself because I just love it, and I cannot compete with her the way she makes it. I don't know what she does different, but the fact is it's delicious, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. So start off right now with 4 cups of flour. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So 4 cups of flour. And then what's really funny is it's 4 teaspoons of baking powder and not baking soda, right? It's Irish soda bread. You would think there would be a lot of baking soda in it, but it's baking powder. So 4 teaspoons of that, and only 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Then to that, you add a teaspoon of salt, and you know I don't measure, so it's a teaspoon of salt, and you just mix that up really quickly. And then to that, you add 5 tablespoons of Crisco. I don't even know who has Crisco in their pantry, but I always seem to have it. And I probably should put my glasses on so I can see where 5, not teaspoons, tablespoons are. And 5 tablespoons. Crisco makes this really good like butter stick kind of thing. It used to be in the tub, but now you can actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do 5 tablespoons of Crisco. You don't have to get your hands all disgusting from the fat, but it makes a difference in the soda bread. So 5 tablespoons of Crisco, and then you use your pastry cutter. You can use your hands if you want, but Pat told me that I must never use my hands for any part of this recipe. And even though I'm regularly a hands kind of person, because she told me I can't, I don't. So if it means the soda bread is going to come out delicious, I'd rather just use my pastry cutter and do it the right way. So you can't really tell that anything is even in here. It's a little bit crumbly. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit crumbly with the Crisco in there, but you just mix that up so it's little tiny peas, but it's still very powdery, okay? And then to that, you add a cup of raisins. And you can add more or less as you like. So a cup of raisins, and I use sun-made raisins. And then you mix that one more time. The raisins get covered with the flour. And then you add 2 cups of buttermilk. And you can, they actually sell dried buttermilk, and actually, I'll tell you a story in a minute, but they sell dried buttermilk or obviously buttermilk in a container. It's easy for me to just do the container. So 2 cups, there you go. Pour it in, and then the key here again is to not use your hands. And where did my wooden spoon go to? Okay, I'm here. I'll tell you the story. So for St. Patrick's Day, I sent my mother, who's in Florida, and my 2 kids who are in Colorado out. I made this whole flour configuration, put it in a baggie. I put the raisins in the baggie, and then I put the dried buttermilk in the baggie, and I mailed it out to them. So when they get it, all they need to do is add water to the dried buttermilk, mix all the stuff together, and then they have soda bread. And they're very happy all the time when they get that. I don't know what happened to my wooden spoon. I did bring 2 of them, and they're not here. but basically you just add that buttermilk to the flour batter, mix it up. Now it's interesting, this is not like a cake batter, you know, it's not nice and soft and smooth. It's a little bit, what's the right word I'm looking for? It's a little bit stiff and a little bit floury. Is that a word? So, and it doesn't even look like a bread batter to me. It's just like a scone batter. So, if you ever made scones, it's the same kind of thing. So, you don't have to grease your pan, but I'm a big pan believer, so I have a little bowl here. I'm just very lightly add a little pan, and then I pour this all mixed into the, oh, hold on, I saw a little paper in there, still there, okay. And then you pour this into the bowl, or the pan, like that. It smells so good. And then you just shape it, and I know I'm not supposed to use my hands, Patty, don't yell at me, but shape it like this, and it can have a little peaks and valleys on it. I think it makes it much more interesting. You can spread it out and make it a whole round loaf if you want, but I just like to make it as a long loaf. And then you take that and you sprinkle just a little bit of flour on top. And I think that gives it definition and color, because when it comes out, it's a little bit golden brown. And, okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. I have no idea why my video turned off, but it did. So what you missed was I took my, my soda bread out of the oven. This is what it looks like. Isn't it a beautiful golden color? And if you're wondering why there's some missing, I'm gonna do a little shout out. I brought this into the office this morning, and our two admins were there, and one of them, Sarah, said, oh yeah, I'm so hungry. And I said, oh, I have soda bread. And so I cut off a piece for her. But anyway, so Sarah started the loaf. That's not how it came out of the oven. And of course, I think all soda bread needs butter. So I have some butter here, and you just put a little smear of butter on the soda bread, and then you break off that piece. And of course, I'm gonna sample. Okay, it's delicious. I love it. I'm talking with my mouth full. My mother would be very disappointed in me. Anyway, enjoy. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. If you have any questions, never hesitate to call me. Come out and see this rental, or send anybody who needs a rental my way. And have a great day.